Now, my personal favorite came very early in the night. This was the only time that I literally laughed out loud.
What they do know is that avocados from Mexico have good fat, which means that someone in here, Kyle, are you streaming this?
Is that not cool?
No, it's not cool. That's what secret means. It's a secret society.
Oh, wow, secret, yep.
At least they don't know about subliminal advertising.
Eat them!
Well, my favorite was the Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart commercial for reasons I cannot get into because my mom is watching. Hi, Mom.
Might even say it's all that in a bagger.
Purple cushy throw pillows?
No, I was thinking.
Herb roasted lamb chops?
Nah, bagger.
Greenery. For your topiary garden?
Nah.
Pot? Cannabis?
Maybe.
Pot, cannabis, subtle messages there from Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart. Matt, I knew what you were thinking.
Well, you've heard our favorites. What was your personal favorite as you were sitting at home last night?
You know, I'm going to go in a more serious direction. I thought that the Audi commercial was really powerful. It did really well with women. I mean, men were not far behind, but women really loved it. And I just thought that it had this incredible musical score. I felt the narration by the father talking about his daughter was very poignant. And then at the end, there's this victory when she wins the race, and he feels really positive about her future. I just thought that it was kind of unapologetically making a statement, and it was really powerful. I really loved that ad.
You know, Charisse, what I really loved about that was not only did it make a statement, but then Audi says at the end, we actually pay our employees equal, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. So it wasn't just the statement, but they were also showing that they put their money where their mouth is. They're being true to this ethos.
You know, it really says a lot just about the awareness of sports fans in general. We really are advancing, and I think the game shows it as well as do the ads.
Exactly, I think so. And I think it needs to, because it's such a reflection of society. I mean, it's something that's kind of a national pastime. Everybody gets together still to watch the Super Bowl, and so having those kinds of conversations makes a lot of sense. It's not just about fun, it's about also deciding, you know, what kind of society you want to be.
Yeah, and let's be honest. I mean, we've seen political statements in football games for years and years, so we probably shouldn't be that shocked that it's made its way over to the commercials as well. Now, Charisse, I'll ask you, we know our best and our favorites and the ones that did really well on Ad Meter. What about the worst? Is there someone who took home that dubious distinction?
Unfortunately, yes. There's always got to be somebody that's in the bottom, and that was KFC. Among the traditional ads, and it just did not go over well. They had the Colonel that was covered in gold, and he was making kind of naughty humor about gold over certain parts.
I put gold on my legs, my thighs, my tenders.
And, you know, sometimes quirky humor can work, like TurboTax and Humpty Dumpty. That was very popular. That was in the top 20.
And they gave him an English accent, which I thought was
was
perfect.
very
yes,
classy.
right on
That
point.
was perfect. But, you know, with KFC, it just didn't quite work. So they wound up in the bottom.
Well, I have to be honest, I'm embarrassed at how much I enjoyed the Justin Bieber ad. I don't want to admit to it, but...
Are you a believer?
Maggie?
No, Matt, back to you. I want to hear this answer. I think we all know. I think it's positive. Also, the KFC ad, this is what I kept thinking. They completely ripped off an episode of Atlanta. The episode where Paperboy, when he gets out of jail and he gets to go get the chicken with the gold sauce, they completely ripped him off. I mean, Charisse, we're probably used to seeing some creative
you're right.
sharing, but that one seemed like it was too close to home.
For people that watch Atlanta, and that's a very popular show, so you're right. That might have been another reason it didn't do as well. People were like, get original. You know, you're paying this money, get creative, come up with your own idea.
Well, Christopher Walken ripped off Justin Timberlake. I mean, hello. It's crazy.
Little bye, bye, bye. Little bye, bye, bye. All right, Ted, you haven't answered the question, though. Matt, you are a believer? Let's just end this once and for all.
Fine. Yes, I am. And if you ask me to dance, I'm leaving.
That's coming up in our next segment.